if I inhale it, you can hear me. Can everybody hear me okay? All right. Like Matt said, I'm Chris Jackson. I fish part of the BASS and weekend series. This wind is probably going to affect it a little bit. What I'm going to talk to you about is a swim bait. This is probably the most versatile bait that you can fish with now. It's kind of like a weedless crankbait. What you basically do is you just throw it out, let it fall, and swim it back to the boat. It's actually idiot-proof. It's an awesome bait. It catches a lot of big fish. If you look, the magazines that are on both of our boats, all those fish were caught on this swim bait. This one and one other big one. There's several different kinds of swim baits. You have soft plastic swim baits that you throw on like a small weighted hook. Then we have a hard swim bait that I'll show you. The biggest thing, I also guide on Lake Guntersville, and the biggest problem that I see with a lot of clients is they fish it too fast. You can actually fish it too fast, and it has no feel. It's kind of like dragging back a wet paper bag. But you basically just take the bait, pitch it out, and let it fall. Once it falls, a couple of seconds wherever the water column is, and you just slowly swim. Well, you slowly swim it back until they eat it. If I can make him spit it back out. There we go. I cut the barb off my hook so I don't stick them. Got to kind of tuck it in there. But you see how you pretty much throw it out, let it fall down, 2, 3, 4 seconds depending, and then usually it doesn't make it all the way to the bottom before a fish bites it. There we go. You can also, another neat thing with this is you can twitch it like a flute. And see how the fish just instantly will react to it? That's a good reaction bite type deal. I can get him to spit the thing out. There we go. They like this thing. These are some of the most active fish that I've ever seen in a tank before. The other swim bait that we use is a hard swim bait. This bait doesn't tend to tear up as easy. They're a lot more expensive, but they work. This is a Jackal Huron. You basically throw this the same way. The difference on this one is the fall rate on this bait is real slow. You see how slow that thing's falling? And it looks like a brim. And then usually the fall won't trigger a bite. The bite will be triggered when I move it, like that. You can kind of tell, you have to swim it real slow. If I can get it to go to the bottom, one of the neatest things about this bait is that as it sits on the bottom, it's actually buoyant and it'll sit on the hook. It won't flutter back or forth. You see how the fish just kind of watch it until it moves and then they react to it? That's generally when we're on tour, that's what we do. When we go to lakes that we've never seen before, we fish a reaction bite. And it's basically you force feed a fish. But you can slow roll this bait and it looks like a natural fish. When y'all come up here, I'm actually going to be throwing a Jackal Flick Chase, which is a small bait, it's a bait fish type bait on the spinning rod. That's what Kenny was throwing earlier. But this kind of gives you an idea of what the reaction looks like on the swim bait. So, are y'all ready to fish? Alright, who's first?